Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is a pick a card on what do people think about you. This is the general public, and we may get into those of your more intimate connections. We'll see what comes up in the cards. Alright, so we got 5 piles today. Pile 1 we got the wall charger. Pile 2 we got the sage stick. Pile 3 we have the pocket knife. Pile 4 we have the lighter. Pile 5 we got the headphones. Okay, see you on the other side, guys. Bye.
Hi, pile 1. This is going to be your reading for what do people think about you? What is their opinion, the general public, when they come across you on the street? What do they think? You know, how do they look at you? What do they think when they give you that stare? All those kind of things. We'll see that today. Alright, pickapile.com, achouses.net. Let's go. Pile 1, wall charger. What do people think when they see them? Their first impression? What do people think about you? People that don't know you and the people that know you. Let's do this. Okay, first is strangers. What do strangers think about my pile 1? Okay, well, pile 1, strangers see you as very closed off. They feel like you have a lot of good things, but you don't want to share it with them. They may feel like maybe they get the vibe. Remember, this is strangers, right? Sometimes they get the vibe, right, that if they were to communicate with you, you wouldn't be as generous to them. Like, they get this very serious, closed off vibe from you. Like, you won't share your ideas, or like maybe they find you very hard to approach. Something comes off of some energy comes off of you that you have been a lot of places, you know a lot of things, and it really intimidates people. It puts them off because they don't want to like try to talk to you and then get shut down. I think this people can see, right? You have a very nice social media. Maybe post a lot of emotional or deep thoughts, things online. People appreciate your social media, but they feel like they can't talk to you for whatever reason. Maybe you live very far away, or I don't know. Maybe you live a life where maybe it's shifty people, right? Strangers they don't feel that they can talk to you because they get intimidated by your energy. Something just makes them feel small when they're next to you. This is how strangers, people who don't know you see, right? Okay, so that's their impression. They feel like strangers don't want to fuck with you. You come off as someone very badass and dangerous. They're worried they're gonna feel worse about their own life when they come across you. I don't know. So I guess strangers might like really be like, whoa, pile 1, wall charger. Let's see. What do people you know? People you know think about you, like your acquaintances, your classmates, your coworkers, the people in your vicinity, people who know you. These are not your friends, right? These are people who know you. The general public are people who know you. What do they think about my pile 1? Okay, people see you, like, the people who do know you really care about you. They all feel like they have a genuine connection with you. You're someone in the public eye, definitely. If you were in a place where you were managing many different people, you were the manager, kind of, like, they look to you for the answers. You were in the center because you had the best leadership qualities, whoever you were, Temperance. You may be a Sagittarius. or a water sign, I feel like people get the vibe off you that you may be depressed about an ending. People, those close to you, they can see it on your face. They're close to you. We're not getting to your friends yet, but those close to you already get the vibe that you're trying to work harder these days because you want to stay balanced. You don't want anything to bring your mood down. I feel like those around you, like 2 to 7 different people, they have a good connection with you. People who do know you, do know your name, they know what you do. These people, recently they've been concerned about you because some part of them feels like you're not the person they remember because they just sense a very serious tone from you. Kind of like the strangers, huh? You have a very serious tone to your life, like about making a new life these days. Because maybe this thing over here was a plan that you really invested in and it didn't go the way you wanted, right? So then it was like, now you want stable progress in these plans. You want to write it all down. You want it to be foolproof, right? And people get the vibe of you that you don't want to take shit. 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. If you're in a bad mood, people can see it, and they just give you your space. But they really enjoy your energy. You're someone, when you're in a good mood, you know how to share that energy with everyone. You, like, in a way that it doesn't reduce your own, but you know how to work the room, right? They feel good, but no one comes at you with bullshit, right? No one comes at you with a faulty offer. People, when they don't, if they know you're not in the mood, they keep their shit away from you, basically. They can feel your energy. Okay, what's Pawan's friends? Think about them. Friends and family, alright? Just doesn't want to speak, huh? Pawan, friends and family, what do they think about you? I feel like they're missing you. But some part of it feels like, I feel like your friend group, they feel very far away from you. I feel like they think you have other options now. Like, your friends feel like replaced in some way by something. I don't know. I mean, you guys, if it's your reading, you guys know that better. But there could have been like a disagreement between you and friends or you and family, and I feel like you really got your distance from that zone. You're trying to heal yourself about it, but I feel like you caught a friend lie to you, or it could be that I think you caught a friend lie to you about a work or an emotional situation, and I feel that you have separated yourself from this friend. They could be an air or fire sign. I see that your family now sees you as less heartbroken, more fortunate in that department, but I feel like you've been keeping things to yourself. Your family can tell that you're putting yourself first, and they're happy for that, but in some way, they're not used to the new dynamic. They're not used to the new you. They're worried that if you're going to turn back on all the things they put into you and all the things they invested in you, they're worried if you're like dealing with many sexual options. Your family is worried that. And some of your old friends may be worried about that as well. They may think that you're doing a lot of things just for attention or to get over some heartbreak. Or some people may think that you're becoming very selfish. I kind of get that those people get that vibe too, like the strangers, but that's not really what it is you're putting yourself into yourself to better yourself. The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the World card. I'm seeing that you're doing a lot of like research, studying online, bettering yourself in many different ways, especially health. I feel like your fitness is improving, and you yourself are very open to new. I think that how deep you're going into the new stuff in your life, your new stuff your life has to offer, I think that's having an effect on your family. All right, your new friend. I mean, your friends and family. This is one conglomerate energy I put. So what that means is, I mean, it could mean something, it could mean a lot of things. But what I think that means is that they're feeling the discomfort of your change because they're used to the old you, right? This is a phase, you know, and it divides the people who are really happy for you and those that are just on the bleachers judging you, right? So even if that's friends, even if that's family, you need to make that distinction and move forward. I'm saying, all in all here, people respect you. They appreciate you. They don't want to get on your bad side. You give off a heavy love energy that heals people. And people can tell that you have been taken advantage of in the past. It's a vibe that it comes that you're not trusting of people. You feel that they are beneath you. But it's not formed from arrogance. It's formed from self-defense. And you don't want to take favors from anybody. But here's the thing, when people see the loving side of you again, it leaves them confused, right? So just think of it like that. I mean, you know, people's always going to be confused about who you are. But fuck that. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one, right? I love you. Bye. Pile 2. Those of you who chose this awesome white sage smudge stick. This is going to be your reading for where was I? This is going to be your reading for what do people think about you? Alright, give me 1 second. So, smudge stick pile. Let's see what we got. First will be strangers, then people who know you, who are pretty familiar with you in your community, in your workplace, whatever. And then would be intimate friends and family. Let's see what the energy's got for you. Please keep in mind these general readings. If you come back at another time, another pile may resonate with your story. Okay, what for my pile 2? What do strangers think about them? How do they come up to new people or strangers? I don't care that it was gonna see it. Sorry, that was another message. I was thinking something about my personal life, right? Okay, here it goes. I don't care if he was gonna see it. Something like that. Okay, that might be a message for you, right? I don't care if they're gonna see it. That might be a message for you too, right? That was a message I was getting, but I don't care if they'll see it. Okay, well. Wow. Okay. So, strangers see you as someone very attractive with a lot of gifts to give. Maybe you are the kind of person that has nice clothes, you speak very focused and clear words. People can see a very determined look on your face when you're serious. But normally, you have a very blank expression. Because you're not here. You are in the 5D. You are thinking completely like it's like a blank mind, but you're totally focused on your life. Consciously. But you're like so built up by your experiences. I'm saying you may have been someone who's been working from a very young age. 8 and 8, strength, abundance. Okay, so you've made your own way in life. You've lived through the trial and error process, especially when it comes to relationships. I see that you're a very honest person, and people may have gotten on your bad side because of that, but that made you battle ready. It made you convert your errors into financial gains. Your pains, you were able to determine information about yourself, your own flaws, right? You were able to find that out, figure that out, and you made yourself emotionally secure. Once you made yourself emotionally secure, you've built yourself a fortune, and you've made yourself financially secure. I'm seeing the vibe from you is this strong that even strangers can see that from you. Like, when you walk around, like, people feel what you've been through. They just get out of your way. However, when you communicate yourself, people get a very pleasant energy from you. You're very fun-loving. You don't wear all your pains on your face, but you don't give up what you're thinking, right? It's like you're hard to read. But you're someone with a very rich emotional body, rich personality. You like to do things for the right reason. And through living your life, learning about your life, you know how also to turn your emotions off and say, hey, I have to get to work. And you're able to do that. And you're kind of used to people letting you down. This is the vibe. This is a strong energy I'm getting through. This is what strangers can tell about you. Okay, let's move on in here. People see you as someone who just sweats out opportunities, right? That's how strangers see you. In short, they think you're rich, okay? Alright, let's see. And you are, by the way. You're emotionally rich and you're physically rich. You have it all. So when people see you, they think you have it all, alright? Alright, and your social media is pretty put together as well. Okay, so what do people familiar with you think about you? Close vicinity, co-workers, community, people that know you, but they don't know you, right? People that know of you, they know your name, they know who's your friends, right? They know enough about you to say that I know them. They know a couple of things about you. No? What does this group of people think about you? Okay. I don't imagine it being too different. Alright, let's see. Pile 2. What do their immediate acquaintances think about them? Or the vibe we get from them? What is it like? Oh, the devil, 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles reverse, the Magician reverse. Okay. Those immediate to you, they know enough about you to steer clear of you, but they also keep an eye out for your insecurities or your flaws. So, okay, the people in direct connection with you, like, let's say competing coworker or something like that, people around you, they're watching you close. They see how far you've made it. They see that you work very hard. But something about them feels like, nah, they're too sexy, they're too smart, they're too good. They must have some secret. People feel like you can be reckless sometimes when your feelings are down. Sometimes they get an air of manipulation from you. Like, they know that you are somebody that knows how to get what they want. They feel like maybe some people accuse you, of taking shortcuts, getting things in a malicious way. So maybe, they feel or hear that you're rich, right? So it's like, nah, he's gotta be like selling drugs, or he's gotta be like doing something crooked, right? Like, people they see you happy. Maybe you like to drink sometimes, but maybe people judge you for that. But the thing is, you like to take risk-taking behavior, because when you risk, that distinguishes you from those that do not risk. And you always seem to make things work out. Maybe people may assume, right, about you that, okay, maybe things are good for them on social media. Maybe they don't have a stable home. Maybe they lie about their house. Maybe they don't have much. Maybe they're anxious about something. Like, people just say your life is too good to be true. These are not your friends that are inside your life. These are the people around you, surrounding you, right? They're like, you know what? This probably not as good as they say. They probably fake you. But you aren't. But there is something making you upset. Maybe some people do see you as anxious, or they have seen that side of you come out in certain situations. Clarify the 9 of Swords. 5 Swords. Okay, no. Whoever has gone into competition with you at the workplace, I'm saying, they have been embarrassed. You have embarrassed them. They tried it. They tried it with you, but you have embarrassed them back, and they don't want that anymore. You make them anxious. You always know what to say. You always know what to do. You walk into group settings with the strategy, with the exit strategy. You are extremely articulate, and you're a very fair person. People want to judge you for your bad habits, but you don't let that reach you, because you make them more anxious than they affect you. You are more in this energy of a master craftsman, and you know how to manipulate people as well. People see you as that. Even if you're not manipulative, they see that you could be. They know you're smart enough that they don't even know what you're thinking. But they can't get enough of you. They want more. They need more. They're addicted to you. People are addicted to you because they can't figure you out. Alright. Now, what do your immediate friends and family think about you? Okay? What do your immediate friends and family think about you? Oh. I don't want to speak. Yo, this happened in Pile 1 also. If you resonate with Pile 1, check that out, That was happening in Pile 1. People's family doesn't really want to speak, huh? Let's see what's that about. Okay, your friends and family have a good opinion of you right now, but they feel like maybe you're a little distant. This was also some message in Palawan. So maybe, they're concerned about your health, and they're worried if you're going to be reckless, but they do have a deep trust in you. They're just worried about, when you do get sad, because they know how you are. Like, when you do get really upset about something, you keep your distance. And you fix whatever it is that shifted you that way. And you like to do that alone. And the reason why people, your friends and family, are concerned about you is because they know that when you do things alone, that's when you're most hurt. But that's just your way of how you fix it. But they're worried about that because they know when you get sad, you get very sad. There's someone that you don't care what you do when you're sad. You will destroy. And you don't mind, because that's how you heal. They're just concerned if you get into trouble. But your friends and family, they see you as someone very outspoken, very driven for what they want. You rush into things sometimes, but you know how to take care of everyone. They know you still have the nurturing energy inside of you. It's like they're worried who's gonna hurt you. Like, everyone looks at you as their baby. Like, they look at it like that. Like, they feel bad when you go through something bad, or if you don't even say anything, they know when you are extra alone. They know when you're thinking about something, right? But they love you, and they're worried that if you lose everything over your pain, that's their concern. Sometimes you push them away. Sometimes you may think, look, being is how I do it. Sometimes you feel like you push your family and friends away because you feel they're getting in your way of helping yourself. They see it as, if the world destroys my friend, I won't forgive the world. That's how they see it, but you kind of like, you feel like it's kind of possessive. So you want to just be alone. It's like maybe some link of possessiveness or responsibility gets you hurt that much in the first place. That's why you're like, you know what? If it's people hurting me, I just don't want people right now. Alright, this is kind of the energy I'm getting. Let me know if that resonates. I love you guys. See you in the next one, right? Bye. Pile 3, those of you who chose this pocket knife, this is going to be your reading for what do people think about you, ranging from strangers to your acquaintances to your friends and family. We're going to find out today what are the things they may not exactly tell you, but from that vibe exchange, what are people thinking when they think about you, when they see you? What do they think about you? What are their opinions? First, let's start off with strangers. So, how do strangers see my pile 3? People who've never met you before. Okay. There's one more here. Pile 3. What do strangers think of pile 3? Okay. So, initially, people see you as very fast. Like, you want to leave. When you get somewhere, you want to get in, do your thing, and get out. You don't really reveal much about yourself. Like, people get this hostile vibe from you sometimes. Like, you have a lot to say, but you pick your battles. I see, like, people can tell a lot of, there's some pain on your face. Maybe they get a lonely vibe from you, but, like, more like avoidant. Like, people think that you, underneath your tough exterior, there's a very fun-loving person who's just been very damaged in their life. It's like you emanate that energy, though. But sometimes when people are around you, they get the vibe that you do want to have fun, you do want to go out, you do want to see people, meet people, but I don't know, maybe, here's the thing, you're not even awkward in conversations. Like, you know how to articulate yourself, you know how to conversate, but you choose not to talk to people. It's like you don't even really care what they think of you. But I feel like people get the vibe that you're always coming and going, meaning you're not really there to stay in their life. So strangers also give you that energy back. Kind of like they're more paranoid about you. They feel threatened by you in some ways. So they let you be that way. They're just like, yo, I don't want any problems with this guy. Sometimes you come off very mopey. Maybe people think like, they're always thinking you're thinking of something sad. Maybe you have a really sad looking face. Or when in public, right? Maybe you're the type that you don't mind shouting in public. Something like that. Like, maybe strangers see you. Like, maybe it's happened more than once, right? I mean, it's happened more than once when you're with your friends. Maybe sometimes you act belligerent. So maybe some strangers think you're belligerent or very aggressive. But you give off a stable aura. Stable and secure aura to strangers. I see you like traveling. Maybe you've shouted at an airport. Maybe that's something you've done, right? I don't know. Putting that together. It's your message. It's your message. Or maybe you stood up to authority at an airport. Okay, let's see. What do my pile 3s, acquaintances, co-workers, community think about them? What vibe do they get from them? These are people who know you, but they don't know you. They don't know you, right? Let's see. What do my pile 3's community think about them? 100%. Let's go. Oh my god. They kind of see you the same way. Like, I get the feeling your colleagues don't really want to. They see you the same way almost. So, maybe your colleagues and strangers are people seeing you through social media. I see like a lot of people have a crush on you. And you talk to these people, but you're reserved. I think you're still getting over a heartbreak. You may still have a lot of feelings for somebody from your past. People think you're very, very attractive, but they don't know how to trust you because you're so closed off. Maybe people have seen you this for a while. People at your workplace, they get this demotivated energy where there used to be a lot of flair. There used to be a lot of... It's like people know you're sad, but they don't know why. Like, they get the vibe that it could be possibly a relationship, but maybe it's like people seeing like your life has not really changed so much lately. Maybe they feel that's why you're sad, or they feel like you can't let go of something. I think people are scared to get too close to you. Maybe they feel like you're a heartbreaker. Not maybe, they do. They feel like since you're damaged, you're gonna damage everyone else. You're not so close friends, huh? People see you as someone very charming, like you know how to talk, you know how to work people, you know how to use them. It's like they can tell that you have that experience. It's shocking. No one wants to get on your bad side because they know that you're smart enough to expose them, or you are so good at articulating yourself, you can objectively insult somebody. They can't even be mad at you for it. So people leave you to yourself. They don't want to mess with you. So it's like that vibe. They don't want to mess with you. They feel that you're very psychic, you're very experienced, you've been through a lot. It's on your face. It's in the way you walk. It's in your hair also. Look at this fucker's hair. Look at it. This is the devil. Look at his hair, man. That's some wiggy shit. Alright. Give me a second. Okay, so where was I? So, yeah, they think your hair is intimidating. They think your looks are intimidating. People in your community have seen you shut others down. When they see you shut the one person down, people, they keep their distance because they're like, yo, when's it my turn? It's kind of like that. So generally, those people in your community also see you in a closed off way. They feel like they can't get to you, and they know that since you're secure in that, they're insecure about that. So like they got close to you, maybe they know you're gonna break their heart, or you're gonna walk out of their life, make them feel worthless. They get that energy from you all the time that you don't fucking need anybody. But it's coming from a damaged place, or they perceive it that way. We don't know. But it doesn't escape people. They feel that energy from you. Okay, now let's get into it. Your friends and your family. Pile 3. What do your friends and family think about you? Your most intimate friends. What's the vibe they get off you right now? they feel like you don't make time for them anymore because you're very like focused. Your friends see that you're very focused and you're doing your best to take yourself out of the pain. They know, like your intimate friends know your process. You're throwing yourself into work to quell your own emotional instability. Like you have angers. You were really did wrong in your past relationship. I'm seeing strongest relationship. It could also be some abandonment, some kind of thing. You felt your emotions were betrayed, your intentions were betrayed, and you were being upright about it, and you got betrayed. Almost to the point where you feel like life betrayed you. And your friends know the weight of that you carry. But your friends, they feel like you're being unfair or you're unreasonable because they're so used to the jolly you. They're so used to the happy you that it pains them to see you go through it. They feel like it's very unfair also what happened to you. So they're just trying to stay on your good side as well. Maybe you've had the conversation about the burdens, or maybe not yet. Maybe it's like you want to talk about it to your friends, but you haven't found the words yet to put it over, right? But I see though that you have a very strong supportive circle. Maybe you just feel like you have to do this alone right now. You're open and honest about them, but you have the sense that your burdens are yours. You need to overcome it, and I see you planning on how to do that. You have this unhealed energy circulating around you, but you know it's going to take baby steps to heal it. Something could have happened in this month of July, or this month of July could be the month that you fix it all, the Seven of Pentacles, or maybe by October. Your life, your outlook on life, your outlook on this pain in particular is going to have a different manifestation, a different form. And you're putting anxiety away. You're using your anxiety to work on your craft instead of staying defensive about your pain. You just want to feel it and you want it to get lost. That's the energy I'm seeing here. So your close friends and family feel distant to you because of your pain, but they see that you're working through it, and they know that they can't help that effort. They need to, like, you need to do that on you, and you've made that clear with them, and that wall is up for you to focus on yourselves. How I see this reading. Okay guys, I'll see you on the next one, right? Love you. Bye. Hey pile 4, those of you who chose this Guyanese lighter, this LIGHTUH, this Tianhu cigarette lighter. This is going to be your pile for what do people think about you in particular, all the way from strangers to acquaintances to your friends and family. All right, this could be things you've heard about yourself. It could be things that are news. We're gonna find out today. What do people really think about you? How do you come off to others? These are timeless general readings. A different reading may resonate for you at a different time, but if you came to this pile, it's most likely going to be your reading. Personal readings are back open. aceofchalices.net, pickapile.com. 20 USD is the international price. Let's see what we got for my pile 4. Lighter pile. I'm hungry. The message will be clear. What do you think people think of my pal for? Strangers. Okay, right off the bat, you may be a very innocent person looking for love. You feel like you want to fall in love, but you don't mind having to steal that love. Something about you feeling like it's fair anyway. Okay, strangers feel like strangers get this very tense vibe from you. Maybe when you enter a room, some may be very defensive towards you. It's like you emanate this energy of wanting to take something. Like, people perceive it that way, right? I'm not saying it's the truth, but the cards are telling me that you come off very anxious in front of people. Maybe like they feel like, maybe people feel like you're watching them. Knight of Pentacles, reverse, 7 of Wands. People get repulsed by something or the next thing that you might do. And it has them put their defenses up against you. Maybe they just don't trust you. Maybe you're just around untrustworthy people. I feel like you're actually a very loving person, but people are tense around you. They don't trust you for whatever reason. I don't know exactly why. Maybe you're very open. You're very nice to people. Maybe they get paranoid about that. They're like wondering, oh, what does this person want from me? You could also come off very busy. Maybe like you're busy in something and people are just tense about it. They're wondering, you know, what are you really up to? I get the energy that people don't know what you're thinking, and that leads them to a very paranoid state. I think that you intimidate people with your silence or with your generosity. There's times where you're open and maybe people feel like, oh, why would they tell people that? Or why would they do something like that? So people get, I think that like the strangers in question is just, they feel like something's odd about you. Like they can't trust you right away. But that's because of their own insecurity. I feel like you approach life with this naive, childlike nature so that you're open to life and it's open to you. That's your own understanding about growing and learning. But maybe like people feel like you want something from them. I don't know what this energy is, man. Like I don't know. You don't need anything from them, but they think you want something. Whatever. Strangers, huh? All right, let's see. What do your acquaintances? How do you come off to your acquaintances? Your community, your coworkers, whatever that subset of people is. Your people that know you, but they don't know you know you. Not like your intimate friends. Pile 4. Alright. The people somewhat close to you, the people who know your name, the people who know your face, they see you every other day. These people do see you as defensive at the current point in time, but it's because they feel like you just don't want to talk about stuff. They know that you're busy. You're actually a very busy person. I'm seeing you don't like drama. The energy I get is people in your closer vicinity know that you're trustworthy. They know that you're a loving person. They just view you as you're going through a rough patch now, but they know that you don't need help. You don't need anyone's help. Strangers think you want something, but maybe it's because if you're anxious about something in your life, it's on your face and they're just paranoid, right? They're just paranoid. It's like you don't care how you come off to people. So if people take you wrong, you let them take you wrong. It's like you don't really give a shit. But what I am seeing, once again, you are a very stable energy. Those around you know that you're stable. They feel that maybe you're in love these days. And you're more of a balanced energy. The people around you know that they can trust you. Maybe they don't extend to you as often. They feel like you're someone that doesn't really need help. Or maybe they're concerned about showing you their drama because they don't want to like come off dramatic. Like if they approach you, right, they don't want to come off dramatic. But I see like you have options. Like people want to get to know you. Like the ones that are somewhat close to you, like they've experienced who you are, they want to know you more. Strangers will be like, man, fuck this guy. Get away from me. I'm scared. But they won't say the scared part. They're scared of you, but they won't say they're scared of you, right? Instead, they'll project and say, hey, what's his problem? What's her problem? Right? But those closer to you like you a lot. They give you more of energy. They don't want to be in your way. Right? Okay, let's see. Now, what do your most intimate friends think about you? Pile 4. Friends and family. Friends and family, pile 4. How do you come across to them these days? They feel like you're very distant these days. You're at work, but maybe they think you're hiding something. I feel like your family feels kind of unloved from you right now. Your friends and family feel a little bit unloved from you. Because you're just so busy. Or maybe they feel like you want to have fun and you want to exclude everyone because you've had a disconnect, some kind of a disconnect intellectually or emotionally. And you feel that you're taking a lot of time for yourself. You're going out there, you're seeing your options, you're reliving your life. And your friends and family are just, they feel a little excluded because they know that these decisions you're making have nothing to do with them. But it's like they have real estate in your life. Maybe like, I get the sense that like your family might be kind of manipulative or vindictive. Your close family, or maybe your friends, you know. Maybe you get the vibe your friends don't tell you everything. So you also like started to hold back. I get a sense one friend in particular is holding back a little extra. 9 can be significant. 1, 8, or 9 can be significant to you, the months. They see you as a very no-nonsense person. They think it's time for you to settle down in some way. They want you to settle down. Your family wants you to settle down. They're concerned that you're gonna let the good time go by and stay single. That might be a message for one of you. Your friends and family know you've been hurt in the past. They just want to know what you're gonna do about it. They don't want to see you become some player type energy, you know. They want to see you, you know, have your own family, grow into a magnificent person. They know you have a lot of things to think about and heal. You could be pregnant right now. They're concerned who you want to settle down with. It's like they want some involvement. They want some involvement in who you settle down with. Your friends and family. Why is that? Because they're gonna miss your energy when it's gone. They're concerned, you know. They don't want you getting with someone and it not lasting. They're worried about people treating you wrong again. They're worried about you getting with someone who's going to put you in an affair. Maybe in your past relationship there was an affair. And your family and your friends saw how bad it was last time. So they just want you to take it slow. They want you to settle down. They get the vibe that you're still hurt about a lot of things. And that, you know, if someone is too influenced by pain, they're not making a clear decision, right? They're worried of losing you forever. They don't want to be replaced in your life. Your energy is rich, so it's like they don't want to see you go. Alright, pile 4. So this is how you have come across to everyone. Your family. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love and light, alright? Bye. Love you. Hello there, pile 5. Those of you chose the earphones. This is going to be your pile 4. How do people see you? All the way from strangers to your intimate friends and family. Alright, we're going to grab 3 different spreads on these different factions of people and see what their impressions are of you. What do they really think about you? Let's go. This deck is getting worn out already. Man, I screwed it up. That could be a message for you. Getting old already. I don't know. What do strangers think of my pile 5? The rain started going. They must have a lot of things to say. What do strangers think of my pile 5? Okay, so I see you may be a fire or air sign. Strangers get a very nice vibe from you. You're very youthful. When you step up in a place, it lights up. But when you get to know people, or when they see you act, strangers now, they feel that you're very balanced. So the whole time people are observing you, their opinion of you is shifting. First, they may be thinking, oh man, maybe this person's young and reckless. Then they see a very serious side of you. Then they see a very stable side of you. You first of all, like, let's say first you don't look like you're gonna laugh. But then, you know, they see you crack a smile and like, okay, this person's here, he's conscious, right? Clap for the devil. I feel like people see you as very extroverted, but you know how to be serious, and you know how to say what you want. You're not scared to say that. But people are confused when they see how on your purpose you are. Maybe they feel like, okay, they know what they want, but what do they want with me? Like, if you come across some strangers, maybe will feel like they don't know what to say to you. Maybe a lot of times you catch them very speechless. Like, but people feel like when they're around you, like they're getting caught in your web. Like, you're very social. And the reason is because you know yourself. You're comfortable around strangers because you know who you are. And it came from a lot of mistakes with people. After that whole trial and error process, like, you basically know how to deal with every different type of personality. So you're very magnetic because you're aware. Whatever kind of energy you're around, you're aware of that. So it's like no one really surprises you. But that thing about you surprises people, right? All right. So they get a very detached energy, jovial, full of life, full of energy. They can tell there's more to you right when they see you. And they keep their distance because they don't want to be overpowered by you in some way. They feel the magnetism from you, and it's a little eye-opening. Some people may find it threatening. All right. Now, let's see. What do your acquaintances find out about you, your community, or your coworkers, right? That's in this faction. People who know you, but they don't know you all the way, okay? Not your most intimate surroundings. Okay, let's see. What do your coworkers, acquaintances think about you, my pile 5?
Holy shit. That calls to reshuffle this. You know, for pile 1 and 2, the deck also did something like this. Those could also be your piles. Your family and friends don't want to speak for some reason. People have seen you move on. No, but this time it's the acquaintances, right? There may be some heavy message in here. Doesn't want to get out. Other piles that happened for family. Now it's happening for this. Okay, let's see. Pile 5, part 2. Pile 5, part 2. How do the colleagues see them? Community. Your colleagues see you as someone very hardworking, very resilient. They've seen you get into trouble and get out of trouble within the same span of time. I feel like you're very articulate. You know how to speak to anybody. You know how to outsmart. You know how to outsmart authority figures. It's something regular for you. And in your home spot, your home zone, you're a very nurturing person. You take care of your family. I see that sometimes you may get emotional when you don't get your way, but that's everybody, right? But even those that you're mad at, they can feel the love from you. You have a very giving energy. It's very nurturing. Sometimes you have a tough time deciding between your head or your heart, but most of the time you use your head because everything you know comes from mistakes, big mistakes, pivotal ones where you made the wrong decision when you trusted somebody or a group of people. You've survived being thrown under the bus. People wanted to get a piece of your life and then use you for what you had, and they discarded you because they justified it. They see you're so hardworking that, let's just do this to him. His luck is good anyway. They'll get it back anyway. Let's just do it and betray him, like betrayer. She'll fix it anyway. That's how pathetic the people around you are, like those that plotted against you. I'm seeing today's energy. These people, now people see you as a straight shooter. You're no nonsense. Sometimes you do wear your weakness on your sleeve. Sometimes you can't hold back from expressing things. That might get you into trouble sometimes. But all in all, overall, those around you see you're very decisive. You're not confused. You will pick a practical decision over an emotional one because your emotions have been abused in the past. And each time that has happened has taught you grand lessons. Things that if you were to share it now, you can help people prevent big issues in their life. You can help people save their own time, from dealing with it. You can help people heal. You may be a tarot reader, King of Cups, the Star. You are someone with high psychic abilities, open third eye. You know how to build for yourself. And I see in the past, colleagues may have abused you for that. They've taken advantage of you, but that doesn't happen today. And in the workplace, you come off as a very attractive option. You come off as someone reliable, someone that fixes the energy of the environment. Sometimes your battery runs on empty though, but your colleagues know that you will be honest about it when your battery is burnt out. All right, let's get into what your family thinks about you. I'm seeing you're looked up to in this space, but your respect didn't come easy. You had to build it. You built your character through your pains, through your experiences.
You also may like have high spiritual teachings. Maybe you go, you attend church, masjid. You attended that, and that helps you escape the 3D in a way where you can see the 3D clear. What do pile fives, close friends and family think about them? Let's see. Your close friends and family see you very serious about your work, about your money. They've noticed that you don't express as much as you used to. I'm seeing that there has been a lot of drama recently that has to do with other individuals working under you, or it could be that people from your past that cause a lot of drama, immature people. I see those are the threats to your current stability. The 5 of Wands and Knight of Wands reverse. I see you left people behind. People that you used to look at as your family, right? You left these people behind because they weren't serving your highest good anymore. You don't find them honest. Maybe you spent a lot of time talking to these people. You may have known them for 5 years, 8 years, 5 to 9 years, as a matter of fact. I feel like you got bored with them. Maybe those kind of people didn't offer your life anything to move forward with. And I feel like you did, you were emotional with these people, but they just let your battery dry out. Like they were energy vampires, see those in your past. And you considered these people your family at one point. But you excommunicated them because they're not smarter than you. Like they carry themselves sometimes like they're pompous and arrogant. Like they wanted to make you feel less of yourself, these kind of people. But as you realize that they can't make decisions to save their life, but you can. You're very sharp. You decide quick because you think for yourself. These other people, they don't think for themselves. So they are bitter with you. Some of your old friends are bitter with you because they're still foolish. They're still not thinking for themselves. So all they can do is just be mad at you because you have enough now to share. You have experiences to share. All they've amounted to is an experience in your life, and your life goes on. These people are still sometimes talk about you. It's still going on. It feels like it's a current energy still. They're anxious about it. They've seen your glow up. Look, this is your glow up. And this is them. They missed what they had. You guys aren't talking. Sometimes you think about them because they were your family at one point, but you've moved on. And your career has helped you look to the future in a clear way. You're less bitter about it than you were. It's more like now you could probably just write a book about it and move on with your life. I feel like your family is seeing you very dedicated right now. You're trying to not have any nonsense go on in your life. They're concerned about you, but they see you changing and they like those changes. They want you to fully turn your back on those things that depressed you. They know you're close and they're confident in you. They like the new version of you. Alright guys, that's what I got for you. I love you. I'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye.